Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read Chapter 9 of Play It Again, Mallory. It's called Dress Rehearsal. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they can watch me read as well. Other than that, let's begin. Dress rehearsal. The Fern Falls Elementary School auditorium is filled with dancers, actors, and musicians. Everyone is wearing costumes. The musicians have their instruments. The drama troupe has their props. The ballerinas are in tutus. It almost seems like tonight is show night, but it's not. It's the dress rehearsal. Miss Anderson said in our final practice this afternoon we should not be nervous about tonight. She said dress rehearsal is a time to work out all the final kinks so that the show goes off without a hitch. But I can't help feeling a little nervous. I would like for a dress rehearsal to go off without a hitch. Particularly any hitches from the tuba section. I have been practicing hard since my talk with Miss Anderson. I crossed my toes. I just hope I'm ready. Places, Miss Anderson says from the microphone. Since she's a drama teacher, she's in charge of putting the show together. I gather from the rest of the band members in our area on stage. Quiet, please, says Miss Anderson. She waits until everyone settles down. Then she continues. Tomorrow night, I will welcome the audience and give the instruction. When I do, the curtain will rise, and you will all do the opening number together. Let's go ahead and sing it now, and then you will all go to your designated areas backstage and wait for your turn to perform. Miss Anderson counts to 3. There's a pianist on stage who starts to play. Mrs. Denson motions for everyone on stage to begin singing the group song. All the members of the band, the orchestra, the ballerinas, and the drama group sing together. A few people are singing the wrong notes, and Mrs. Denson makes us do it again. The second time, we get it right. When we're done, Mrs. Denson shows us how she wants us to exit the stage and return to our designated areas backstage. When the show has cleared, she calls the orchestra on stage. Mr. Michaels introduces his musicians. I listen backstage as they play their song. I'm surprised by how good the orchestra sounds. When they're done, Mr. Michaels tells them he's proud of them. They return backstage and Mrs. Denson calls up the ballerinas. When they go on stage, Miss Fontaine introduces them. They go through their performance. Miss Fontaine says it is good, but she wants them to do it one more time. When they finish, I hear Miss Fontaine clapping and congratulating them. You will be marvelous tomorrow night, she says with a French accent. When the ballerinas are done, Mrs. Denson calls up her drama troupe. As I go on stage, I feel like my stomach is doing flip-flops. I was a little nervous when we started the dress rehearsal, but now I'm a whole lot nervous. The band is next, after the drama troupe. I squeeze my eyes shut and make a wish. I wish I'll do a great job during dress rehearsal. I really hope my wish comes true. I know the band is ready. I just hope I am too. I definitely improved in rehearsals, but being on stage feels totally different. I try to take a deep breath as Mrs. Denson tells the drama troupe to start their performance. It only takes one run-through. Excellent job, I hear Mrs. Denson say in her loud, clear director's voice. She tells the drama troupe to go backstage and calls up the band. As I walk on stage, even though I'm carrying my tuba in my hands, I feel like I just swallowed it. We take our places, and Miss Anderson raises her baton. With a swing of her arms, everyone begins. The band starts to play a song we've been practicing for the last 5 weeks. But something is wrong. When I blow, the sound that comes out doesn't sound the way it's supposed to. One of the clarinetists look at me like I'm a zoo animal that wandered into the wrong exhibit. I feel like I don't belong here. I keep blowing, but the sound doesn't come out of my tuba, but but the sound that's coming out of my tuba doesn't at all match the notes on the page of music in front of me. Even though I played okay in rehearsal today, now that I'm on stage, I'm a bundle of nerves. I'm not sure all my practicing helped one bit. When we're done playing the song, all of the band members are looking at me. Miss Anderson tells everyone to relax, but when she says it, she's looking at me. Let's try that again, she says. This time I sound a little better, but I'm still off. Maybe there is something wrong with my tuba, I say to Calvin. Calvin gives me an I'm sorry, but I don't think anything is wrong with your tuba look. I'm sure you'll get it right tomorrow night, he says. I hope Calvin is right, but I'm not so sure. Even though it wasn't perfect, Miss Anderson doesn't ask us to do it again. There was a few hitches tonight, she says to the group, but as I told you in rehearsal, that is what dress rehearsal is for. Miss Anderson is talking to the whole group, but I feel like the main person she's talking to is me. I feel like I'm the one who made the few hitches. Tomorrow night I want you to all relax, have fun, and do your best, she says, and I'm sure you'll be great. Then she tells us to all go home and get a good night's sleep. I'm really nervous about tomorrow night, I tell Joey as we walk outside. You heard what Miss Anderson said. Just relax, have fun, and do your best. How did dress rehearsal go? Mom asks as we get into the van. There were a few hitches, Joey tells her. I think we're ready for tomorrow night. I buckle myself into my seat. I wish I felt as confident as Joey. I close my eyes and pretend like I'm at the wish pond. I make a wish. I wish the spring selection showcase will go off without a hitch. I keep my eyes closed for a long time. I really, really, really want this wish to come true. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read Pre-Show Jitters. Bye, everyone.